Samhain, an old and ancient practice that celebrated the end of summer and coming into the darker nights of fall, celebrating the end of one cycle and moving into the next, has changed and become something far different than its original intentions. Once celebrated with bonfires and lighting the light to erase the darkness, it's turned into a time of trickery, intriguing, and perhaps horror films. But it once was just the marking of time and the honoring of the dead, with feasts made from the best of the summer's harvest and offered up for all to enjoy. Souən, souən, we call upon our King. We call upon our dear departed loved ones to come in. In the warmth of the bonfires, the Druids and Celts remembered that in the dark there must be light. And from the bonfires, candles were brought, holding the flames from the bonfire to bring into their homes and to remember the light even in the darkness. This was a time to reminisce about the past, about the ancestors that came before, to tell the tales of old, and to remind each other about the importance of the brevity of life. And to remind each other about the sacredness of life. Apples sacred to the goddess, and reminding us of the teaching of women, represented life and immortality, and were often served as food for the dead, and as gifts and offerings. Later, they were also associated with love and fertility, which came from the Roman connections and their encroaching into the Celtic lives. The origin of the pumpkin, especially carved, came from ancient traditions of Samhain to carve faces into vegetables in order to ward off evil spirits. But the origins might surprise you, as it was originally a turnip or potato. The idea of the witches came in, of course, as with all things, but truly this was a time of nature, and a time to seek out connection between the two.